Welcome to another exciting trip, dear wanderers. Today, we explore the top 10 best places of one of the happiest destinations on the planet, Finland. Make sure to stay tuned till the end as we count down the most spectacular places in the country. 10. Helsinki. Capital coziness. We already briefly mentioned it, but Finland is one of the happiest countries in the world. In fact, they have topped the 10 happiest countries in the world for 6 consecutive years now. Pretty incredible, don't you think? So we start our trip in the wonderful Helsinki, the capital of the country. It is one of those cities that continuously reinvents itself, and it is as quirky as it is sophisticated. Of course, like on any city trip, there is plenty of cultural sightseeing, shopping and eating to do. Sure, the Atheneum Art Museum, Rock Church and Esplanade, the main shopping area in town, should definitely be on your itinerary. However, today we would like to highlight something a bit different for you to explore. Perhaps you are aware just how much the Finns love their sauna, but like really love it. Sauna culture is almost like a religion here, and we'd urge you to explore it, as you'll be spoiled for choice here in the capital. There is, for instance, Culture Sauna, a modernist tribute to the renowned architect Alvar Aalto, which features a serene patio overlooking the sea for socializing with locals. Or the minimalist and sleek Loili, complete with a lovely terrace and sustainable Finnish terrace. Or take a short ferry ride to Unisari Island and find a charming option close to a little beach and card full of local delicacies. Regardless of the destination and weather, if there's a body of water close by, follow the Finns' lead and jump in. Think of it as your baptism. 9. Levi, Lapland, Winter Wonderland. From the big city we travel north, all the way to Levi, which is located in Lapland. It is about 170 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle and Rovaniemi, and exactly what you'd expect if you say dreamy winter wonderland. In general, Finland is a perfect destination for any nature lover, as you'll find a lot of unspoiled and pristine nature, and Levi is unquestionably a top choice for any outdoor enthusiasts. It has endless kilometers of ski and snowboard trails and slopes available for all levels. But there's more to do than rushing down the slopes, as you'll find a bunch of unique activities available, such as reindeer safaris, ice fishing expeditions, and of course, relaxing in big outdoor saunas. Did you know that Levi is actually a pretty popular destination among tourists during the Christmas period? A lot of families take their kiddos here to meet Santa, and you can even go and visit the elves' hideaway. They will give you a tour of their tiny house and elf school and make gingerbread cookies. 8. Ålands, a Finnish archipelago. From dreamy winter wonderland onto the next destination, a real Nordic secret floating in the Baltic between Sweden and Finland. A group of islands with much to explore. Mariehamn is the lively capital of the archipelago and has bridges and free ferries connecting to other islands, where you can find incredible castles such as Kastelholm Slot or smooth beaches like Lilla Holmen. It provides a playground for incredible road trips that will leave you with a lifetime of memories. One of the absolute highlights is booking a food tour and tasting at Smackbin, created by Michael Micke Björklund, one of Scandinavia's best-known chefs, and described as an oasis of good food. Picture it as a little village of culinary experiences, where you'll find a restaurant, cookery courses, a farm shop, and a distillery. It is Nordic cooking at its best. If you're trying to figure out where to sleep, embrace Finnish minimalism, as the islands are all about charming guest houses and cabin hopping. Don't be fooled though, as it is such a rich experience, waking up in the morning in your cozy cabin, taking a sauna and a cold plunge in the refreshing water. 7. Liuskasari, HSS Paviljon. We want to dive even deeper into the island scene of Finland, as the country has a lot of them. 180,000 to be precise. It is very common for charming little restaurants to reside on the small islands, and we urge you to go and explore them. Privately run ferries frequently travel up and down, and the fare is conveniently deducted from your restaurant bill. One lovely example of one of these places is the HSS Paviljon on Liuskasari. Delicious food with a great view, and for most visitors the trip down itself brings with it a sense of enjoyment. Because, let's be honest, how often have you traveled to a tiny island just to grab dinner? 6. Tampere, third biggest city in the country. As we continue our journey, we now travel to the south of Finland, to the third biggest city in the country, Tampere. It is nestled in between two stunning lakes, and you'll find a remarkable amount of nature close by. It offers the perfect combination of a city trip and a tranquil nature getaway. You can start your day by climbing the highest ridge in the world, after which you can reward yourself with a delicious meal at Ravinteli Bertha. It's been in Finland's top 50 best restaurant list for several years and is celebrated among locals for its exquisite dishes. If you still have some space left, you should try the monkey, aka the popular Finnish donuts, for dessert. Many consider the ones at Piniki the best in the country, and it is most definitely worth a visit. To make sure you don't end up empty-handed, they recommend you call in your order to the cafe before picking them up at the shop at the observation tower. If you feel like going on a bit of a shopping spree, your best option is to go to the main street, Hämeenkatu, where you will find a collection of shops from chains to smaller concept stores. A summertime favorite among the locals is to go to Lakontori and Tamelantori for food and the farmers market. You'll find them having coffee, breakfast and lunch here, spending as much time outdoors as possible. Nearby, you'll find Pispala, full of cute wooden houses and a cozy vibe. It is one of the oldest living areas in Tampere and makes for the perfect beach trip, if you visit during the summer, that is. 5. Turku, city on the riverbanks. For our halfway point, we travel to a small yet stylish town, Turku, which is divided by the river Aura. Much of city life is concentrated on the riverbanks, and you'll find many lively restaurants at night and airy cafes during the day. If you are looking for a convenient base, we'd suggest checking out the Radisson Blu Marina Palace Hotel, a contemporary fashionable hotel which is ideal for its central location. From here, it is easy to visit Turku's many museums and restaurants, and if you don't feel like choosing, you could buy the Food and Museum Walk card, allowing you multiple entries to the city's top attractions and establishments for an affordable fee. Another highlight is sailing down the river on an electric boat, which you get to steer yourself, no license needed. Lana Boats is a great operator, as they provide your ride with sparkling wine and strawberries, although we'd recommend to chill downing those bubbles to avoid collisions with oncoming ferries. Feeling peckish? Visit the Old Market to sample delicious Finnish delicacies and snacks, or book a table at Kaskis for a wonderful meal. Stay tuned as we count down and make our way to some of the most special places on this list. 4. Kemi, sleeping in a snow castle. Kemi is home to quite a few impressive experiences and fun attractions, but there is one that deserves the spotlight if you ask us: the iconic snow castle. Nowadays a year-round experience and one that is worth the visit. The 3-story tall ice structure is built yearly and has been attracting visitors since 1996. During the winter months, this beautiful venue isn't just an impressive sight to behold, there are live musical performances. It's used as a wedding venue, and you can even sleep in the snow hotel. Every year there's a new theme, and you can wander around the snowy floors while exploring the different ice sculptures. The Snow Castle also hosts a bunch of other activities, such as going on an icebreaker cruise, taking you through some of the most mesmerizing scenery with incredible views. You even get to float in the water in a survival suit, which is a pretty surreal experience. 3. Kamito Island, Project O. It is time to go off the grid as we visit this restorative Finnish escape, Project O. Located at the Finnish archipelago, the one we visited a bit earlier on, you'll find this mesmerizing island. Escape everyday life as you wake up with the light and breathe in the fresh air. Project O was born as a passion project of Aleksi Hautomaki and his partner Mila Sekimaki. It perfectly blends serenity with privacy, allowing you to experience a sense of silence that you might have never heard before. Don't worry, it isn't spooky. The near silence is almost nourishing, as it creates a sense of tranquility that is hard to come by in our busy world. Every morning, freshly made breakfast and lunch picnics are delivered to your doorstep by boat, or if you prefer, the chef will come to the gorgeous eco-house you'll be staying in. Aleksi was inspired by Japanese small house minimalism, which he combined with the traditional Finnish gabled roof. The result is spectacular and a travel memory to cherish for a lifetime. 2. Saimaa, Kuru Luxury Resort. As we reach the top of our list, we're taking you to yet another incredibly unique place, luxury resort Kuru, found in Finland's Lake District. It might actually be one of our personal favorites, and if you too are looking to indulge in luxury, then look no further. You can reside in your private villa, overlooking the pine forests, each with a private sauna and spa. Last year, they actually ran quite a unique program called Finding Your Inner Finn, encouraging participants to connect to that happiness that keeps Finland at #1 on the World Happiness List. Access to nature is one of the factors that Finnish people associate most with their above-average happiness, so this is crucial to the masterclass. And there is no shortage of activities to promote their inner joy, including forest bathing and spending time on the lake. After a long day of connecting with nature, you can enjoy delicious meals because the food is nothing short of mind-blowing. Retreat to your private space, meditate, read, or soak in your jacuzzi. 1. Kakslautinen, Saariselkä. Without a doubt, Kakslautinen Arctic Resort deserves today's #1 spot on the list. A lot of tourists and explorers travel especially to Scandinavian regions to bear witness to one of the greatest natural phenomena, the Aurora Borealis, better known as the Northern Lights. It is such an incredible experience to witness, and for that alone it deserves to be up here on the list. But what if we told you that there is a way to elevate this experience even more? By booking an igloo with a large diamond-shaped roof. It comes en suite with a private sauna, fireplace and kitchenette, and quite frankly, it must be one of the coziest places on Earth. With the touch of a button, you can adjust the angle of your bed, and the special AC keeps the glass condensation-free for the most mind-blowing views you've ever seen. Although we wrap up this voyage, our journey continues. Like what you saw? Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more exhilarating explorations. Catch you in our future travels.